key to the game tonight? I mean, 3-1 tough. You guys have plenty of looks. It's just one of those nights you just couldn't finish.
Well, Sean, you got to get to the net in order to finish. And I think we went to the net once tonight. We got a goal. So what does that tell you? And then we needed 6 guys. We dressed it. We practiced it. But if you don't want to get to the net against a good, I mean, that team was excellent, and they're heavy. And that was the first team that we saw in our time that was really heavy, and we didn't like it. And it was a good, teachable game for our guys going forward here of what it takes and what it's going to take to try to reach that top of the mountain that these guys say and our staff wants to get to, because we are light years away from that right now. Light years. And take the record, take all that other jazz. People tell them how great they are, and far from it. Absolutely far from it.
Is that including the power play with open 5?
Yes.
Because there was one particular instance, Spencer looked like he had an open shot, and it ended up passing to Vecchione, and I don't think Mike was expecting it. It's just like you guys weren't willing to shoot the puck either.
I would say all aspects of our game tonight were poor. And that's, I look in the mirror, our coaching staff should look in the mirror, and we got to get better, because that was absolutely a poor performance tonight. Top line all the way down. Poor performance tonight.
How important is it to have games like these against this top competition that maybe you don't see much of, during the year? Well, I mean,
yeah. I'm going to schedule these games. I'm going to schedule these games, and we're going to find players that want to play against teams like this, or I'll get rid of them. That's just plain as that. Plain and simple.
Do you feel like it was a matter of your players being taken out of their comfort zone facing a team that was maybe a little heavier, or it almost seemed like they were a little timid or hesitant in all aspects?
Well, I think we take the crowd right out of it by the first shift, so that is not obviously a barn-burning start. And yeah, just like addressing it, it was the first team that I felt was just, I thought Quinnipiac at times is a heavy squad, but this team is, a heavy hockey team, and like I said, we didn't like it. And some of our guys say they want to go on and try to play this pro game. They are light years away from that too, and they proved that tonight. Top line, so-called top line.
What did North Dakota do in front of their net? They just seem really good with their sticks. Was that like the factor you're talking about? You guys just didn't go to the net well enough?
We saw a couple different things from North Dakota that we haven't seen before. Off face-offs with the slash and the sticks, and I thought that was impressive. I thought off rushes, their D will slash your stick like our forward sticks, which kind of throws them off. I thought that was excellent. Excellent hockey. And in front of the net, they were men. It was like men against peewees tonight. And I would say this, the one time that one guy wanted to get in front, Spencer Fu, he tips in the back. What does that tell you?
Rick, if you guys want to get to the NCAA tournament, is it the kind of game you learn from, and if you got to play tougher as it gets ready for the rest of the ECAC hockey schedule?
Oh, no, there's no doubt. You know what, teams will probably see this score and say they're just not that good, and they're right now. And we're going to demand it. We're going to practice it. And the guys that don't want to buy in, they'll be sitting in Section P, and they can sit with their parents.
The last one.
The last time we saw you here, similar conversation with the Clarkson game. What was the difference that game and tonight versus those 6 games that you won on the road in between the 2 games?
Honestly, with Clarkson, I just thought the energy we didn't have the energy. Tonight there was no excuses for that at all. They had a longer break, so I thought they would have the deader legs, but that was not the case. We had a nice break, 8 days or whatever it was, and then we had a good practice week. Was it great? Absolutely not. And I want to make this perfectly clear. Sometimes when you go home after break with the record that we had, folks, girlfriends, advisors, kind of tell you how great you are. And as a coaching staff, that's our job to try to correct it. And I guess I did a poor job of not correcting that.